So what is up, amigos? Hope you're doing awesome. My name is Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. You know how every US holiday season, streaming platforms drop movies that feel like they were made just for the weekend. Not the kind of movie you rush to the theater for, but the kind you enjoy while chilling at home, ordering some food, maybe watching it with your family on the couch after dinner or during a lazy afternoon. Well, Heads of State on Amazon Prime Video is exactly that kind of film. It's the kind of movie made for people staying in this 4th of July weekend in the US, for the ones skipping all the barbecues, fireworks and road trips and just looking for something easy and fun to watch indoors. This movie is not serious, it's not deep, and it's definitely not aiming for awards. It's a silly, action-packed comedy that's clean, fast and meant for a wide audience. And honestly, it's not bad for what it is. So let's talk about it. So Heads of State is a new action comedy released directly on Amazon Prime Video, just in time for the US Independence Day extended weekend. It stars John Cena as the US President and Idris Elba as the British Prime Minister. Sounds crazy, right? That's because it is. The two leaders, who clearly don't get along, end up stuck together behind enemy lines after an attack on Air Force One. They're forced to work as a team to stop a global threat. And yes, they're fighting bad guys while still arguing about who is in charge. Now, it's directed by Ilya Naishuller, sorry, Russian name, apologies if I didn't get the pronunciation right, who also made Nobody. So the action is stylish and fast, but the movie is not like Nobody. This one leans more into comedy and family-friendly fun. So let's talk a bit about the acting. So how are the performances? John Cena and Idris Elba are fun to watch together. Cena plays the loud, overconfident American president who acts more like an action hero than a politician. As a matter of fact, his character was an action movie hero before running for president and eventually becoming one. Elba, on the other hand, plays a serious and calm prime minister with a military background. The fun part is watching how they are and how annoyed they get with each other. They have good chemistry. It's not perfect, but they do bounce off each other well. The jokes are silly, sometimes even cringeworthy, but they both seem to be enjoying themselves, which helps. Now, Priyanka Chopra Jonas plays an MI6 agent with a strange American yet British kind of accent who helps them out. She looks cool and has some really nice action sequences and does well with what's given to her. It's nice to see her in the mix, and I love PC, so I enjoyed her presence thoroughly throughout the film. Now let's get into the action part a bit. This is an action comedy, so of course there are shootouts, explosions, chases and even a plane crash. And guess what? It's all done in a way that's safe for a younger audience too. There's no blood, there's no gore, and the camera cuts are away from anything too intense. It's flashy, it's loud, and it's over the top, but in a fun way. Everything is fast-paced, and while the action isn't very realistic, it's exciting enough to keep you watching. Okay, now getting to the story bit, not much though, but here we go. The story is simple. Two world leaders, as I already covered earlier, get stuck together after being in the same Air Force One plane that's hijacked and crashes, but miraculously, the heads of state survive the crash. They have to escape and stop a villain who's trying to create chaos by leaking highly classified secrets of NATO countries and sneaking mistrust, thus causing NATO alliance to be disbanded. Meanwhile, also figuring out who on the inside is the leak and the real mastermind. Then take him out. That's it. Simple. There are no twists that will shock you. The plot isn't deep, but for a holiday weekend movie, it works. It gives just enough reason to move from one action scene to the next. It also tries to include some political jokes, especially about how the US and the UK see each other, but it never gets too serious, which is probably a good thing for a movie like this. Now, because this is an action comedy, how is the comedy? The humor is light and goofy. There are a few one-liners that land well and others that fall flat. A lot of the comedy comes from the difference between Cena and Elba's characters. One is loud, the other is quiet. One wants to crash through walls, the other wants a proper plan. Some jokes are really silly, and there are moments that feel like they're trying too hard, but overall, it's harmless fun. If you go in expecting dumb laughs, you'll get them. Now, is it family friendly? Of course it is. This is one of the safest action movies out there right now. It's rated PG-13 and there's no swearing, no adult scenes, and no extreme violence. You could watch this with your parents, your younger siblings, your kids, or even your grandparents and not feel awkward. It's a good pick for a family movie night, especially during this holiday weekend when everyone's home and looking for something everyone can enjoy. So my final thoughts, Heads of State is not a movie you'll remember next month. It's not deep and it doesn't try to be smart, but it's fun for what it is. A clean, silly action comedy designed for long weekends like this one. So if you're looking for a quick watch to laugh a little, see some action, and hang out with your family, this movie does the job. It's not great, it's not terrible, it's just decent entertainment. Sometimes you don't need a masterpiece. You just need something to enjoy on the couch with people you care about, and Heads of State is perfect for that mood. This was a quick review, so thanks for watching. If you've seen Heads of State, do let me know what you thought in the comments. Was it fun? Was it silly? And if you liked this review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy 4th of July for people watching us from the United States, if there is any, and happy watching movies. Take care, stay awesome, and bye-bye.